Hello and welcome to What's New in Platform Services. My name is Jane Porter and I'm the product manager for this area for Cumulocity IoT. So let's crack on then. Most of the work we've been doing in the past 3 months has been around security. So first off then, X509 certificate improvements. Up until now, the only way to obtain the token was using MQTT. So you'd have to connect using MQTT. We would actually check the certificate, and then you could use that token if you wanted to use another protocol. Now you don't have to use MQTT. We support X509 certificate authentication across HTTP as well as lightweight M2M. Please note the new port number if you want to use X509 over HTTP. Sticking with MQTT then, .NET libraries have a bit of a limitation. They can't send in a chain, they can only send a single device. So what we've now enabled is the ability to infer a device. So you need to send the adjacent certificate as a trust anchor, and then we can infer the rest of the chain. So for instance, if certificate 4 is the device certificate, then you will upload certificate 3 as the trust anchor, and then we can infer the rest of the chain and authenticate your device to Cumulocity IoT. So big improvement there for those of our customers who are running with MQTT. Sticking with security, this time with single sign-on. Up until now, the user ID claim could only be used via an access token. Not all identity and access managers use the access token. Some use the ID token. So we've now included that within the configuration options for Cumulocity IoT, with the benefit now, of course, that those IAM servers are now supported as part of the single sign-on configuration for Cumulocity IoT. For customers, we have some customers who do not like the idea of using wildcard certificates. So to be very clear, this is really for dedicated and self-hosted customers. This is not available for our SaaS customers. But what you can now do is not use a wildcard certificate. You can instead use a list of domains. To be very clear, it is the user responsibility to ensure that the SAN certificate has all of the appropriate domains in that certificate to support all of the tenants on your instance. But that is now supported. So if your organization doesn't like using wildcard certificates and you have a dedicated or self-hosted instance, then you can use the SAN certificate. Last but not least, messaging service limits. So up until now, the messaging service had pretty much an open approach to your infrastructure that you could actually take. And what we've decided to do is limit that. So this is in an effort to ensure that customers, if one customer has a consumer that isn't consuming quickly enough, or publisher that is flooding the system, that they don't spill over into and have an impact on the platform as a whole. So there's 2 areas here. Time to live. So this means that if messages are not consumed by the consumers in 36 hours, they will be deleted. And the message backlog has been altered from 2 gigabits to 25 megabits, and then on the microservice-based data broker to 50 megabits. So this is really to ensure that the messages, if the time to live isn't limiting appropriately, that the backlog will. And if you reach your quota on this, then no new messages will be added until older messages are consumed. If you feel that these limits are not appropriate for you, then please contact us. They are configurable, and we can change them once we understand your use case. So that is what we've been up to for the third quarter. My name is Jane Porter, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you.